Hello everybody, welcome back. So we're going to talk about the Ape Society. They just put out some stats so you can check out the live stats of their token burn. Man, they've burned a lot of tokens already. Let's check it out. Alright, so Cardano, the Ape Society. This is probably the biggest NFT project on Cardano. It has a huge following, and it's just an amazing project. Really good leaders, really good community. I highly suggest you look into it. They have staking as well, and they're going to have their own marketplace open any day now, which is really good. And it only runs on Society token. Awesome, right? And they're going to burn the Society token. So let's talk about that. First, what is Society token, right? Let's scroll down. Society is a utility token that is the root of the Ape Society. No great society can exist without the unit of currency that unites it. Gian Bueno employed his dutiful merchants to create a standard that future members could use as a form of exchange. Society can be saved and redeemed for in-gallery improvements, merchandise as a form of exchange, and future benefit as the society grows. Whoever has the gold makes the rules. Oh yeah. So the total supply is 700 million, and we're going to see how much of that is burned already. It's going to blow your mind. Staked apes gain daily emissions depending on rarity. So here's a little quick lesson in staking on the Ape Society. What you got to do is, the great thing about it also is, you don't necessarily need an Ape Society NFT. Now, don't get me wrong, if you have one, it gives you the biggest bang for your buck, staking-wise, right? But you can stake any Cardano NFT. They have a list. You can go through it, and pretty much it's all of them. Not all of them, but a big chunk. So any of the good projects on Cardano, they're going to be in, like, you can use their NFTs to stake. But like I said, you need an ape if you want your biggest bang for your buck. But you can use any Cardano NFT, pretty much, and you can stake it and earn Society token. Alright, so Society. It's used to buy and upgrade frames, and when the marketplace comes out, you can buy things for your cabins and things like that. There's a few things you need. So you need your NFTs to stake, an ape or any other Cardano NFT. You need a cabin. They come in like cottage, estate, and chateau. Cottage, you can hold 2 NFTs. Estate, you can hold 4 NFTs in it. And a chateau, you can hold 10 NFTs in it, okay? Now frames. So you need your NFT, the cabins like I just discussed, and now frames. And you buy the frames using Society token, and they're burned when you spend it. The frames are a little expensive the higher you get, but they go from level 0 to level 7, and you can upgrade them along the way, and you get more rewards for your higher frame level. Okay, so craftsmen, they build and decorate items that could be sold. Craftsmen build decorative items that can be sold for Society. So right now they have something called crafting. And any ape that's a craftsman, they can create products like billiard tables, regular tables, fireplaces, a globe, anything, tea sets, a bar, and you're going to sell that in your open marketplace in the Ape Society. And you can decorate your cottage, your estate, your chateau with these craftsman decorative items, okay? All right, so tokens spent on upgrades will be burnt. That's the best thing about it. If you want to check out the rest of this site, they have a lot of information. So right here, classes and perks, here's all the different apes you can get, right? And they all have different things attached to them. The more rare the ape, the more staking rewards you get, okay? And there's like craftsmen here. They build things for all these people that want to buy it for their own cabins. So the craftsmen can be pretty lucrative. Military apes have the ability to steal what craftsmen are creating. So that's pretty cool too. If you hold a military officer, you have a pretty good chance of stealing some of these things for yourself. So I highly suggest you go through all the perks of what all these offer you. Building, team. All right, so that's the Ape Society right there. But let's take a look at some stats, right? Okay, so here's where you do all your staking. City.theapesociety.io. So when you come here, you can buy your frames, right? It'll show your apes that you have. If not, you go to other NFTs and it'll show you all the NFTs that you have, Cardano NFTs that are able to stake, okay? So I get like 543 society token a day for the apes that I'm staking. I hold 2 and I have 8 others staking because I own a chateau, like I said earlier, so I can stake up to 10 NFTs, right? But these 2 bad boys here, they give me my biggest bang for my buck, right? So hopefully you understand that. You need NFTs, Cardano NFTs, or the Cardano Ape Society NFT. You need to get yourself a cabin, which is like a cottage, chateau, or estate. There's 3 different sizes you can get, and you need your frames. Once all those three things are in line, you're on your way to staking. So you go to frames, and you can buy your frames here too. And like I said before, they start from level 0. Here's all the ones I'm holding, right? They go from level 0 all the way to level 7. Easy peasy. I just bought this one today, level 5. And what happens is there's a cooldown period. So on this frame here, I can't upgrade it until like 4 days from now. 5 days from now, which is cool. So I just spent a couple $100 to get this frame today. We'll see how much it gives me in rewards later on when I cash it out. Because you can cash out every day in the Ape Society. All right, so crafting, right? We talked about that. I don't have a craftsman. I just sold it because I needed some cash to pay some bills. But officers, I got one of those bad boys. So be careful, you craftsmen. I'm looking for your loot, man. I'm gonna steal it. And furniture, right? This is what I've created so far with the craftsman that I had. So I can't wait till the marketplace opens up. I'm gonna sell these bad boys. And so what? Right here, the burning mechanism, statistics. Learn more about the distribution and flow of the society ecosystem. So here you go. We show you the top staked collections too. So these are all the Cardano NFTs. Hosky, Cash Grab NFT. That's pretty much a worthless NFT. It's dirt cheap. You can probably buy 10 of those and fill your chateau if you get one and start staking right away. These are dirt cheap. 88 handles. It's like Ethereum name service, right? You pick your name, something, something, whatever, hot dog stand, and people pay you in Cardano to hot dog stand. That's your name. That's your address, right? And there's the list, the top ones. Okay, so the burn amount. The total supply is 567 million right now because we've burnt 132 million. Holy cow. And the circulating supply is 316 million. Wow. So right there, you come to statistics and you can see they've been just chomping away at the supply of society token. And it's just getting started, right? The more and more frames you buy, the more and more you upgrade, the more and more they're going to burn the society token. So it's already getting pretty low, which is going to make it really valuable. I like that. Beautiful. All right, so there you go. A little tidbit about the Ape Society. You can look at the information now. I'm sure they're going to update this like all the time so you can see like how much is being burnt. But that's a pretty impressive number right now. That's huge. Like that's a big chunk of society token that's gone from the total supply right now. Awesome. All right, so this is the crypto realm. Take your money out of banks and stocks, put it into Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency you like. Make sure it's pretty decentralized. And we win. If they can't use our money against us, they can't make any moves, they can't build anything, and they can't use any agenda against us that they want to happen. Instead of like goodwill for humanity. Like here's a bomb for you people. We're all slave owners. Did you know that? Because our batteries and all our devices come from 74% of it comes from Africa, the Congo. And you ever see the pictures lately that came out of there? They got kids by the hundreds, if not thousands, in these mines. And it's poisonous. It's hazardous for their health. They're not getting paid anything really. And it's us. We're killing these people, just so you're aware. Look into it. It was even on Joe Rogan talking about it, and he was astonished that we're all doing this to kids just because we want batteries for our devices. Think about it. It's a sick world. And he mentions Apple has like, Apple is like, doesn't say nothing, doesn't mention it, right? They just keep doing their business, keeping using these kids as slave labor, and they make their billions. Not a word, not a care. That's what I mean. This world is sick. Like, all this green, we have to be green, we have to do this, do that. But you know what? At the expense of the old system, we do the same old thing. Corruption, use freaking people, put them in hazardous environments, and treat them like shit. That's the world we live in, for real. And once we take back all the money, put it into our pockets, like Bitcoin, cryptos, in our own wallets, not on centralized exchanges, they're screwed. Apple can't do nothing. They can't make moves. They can't do anything. Because right now they have a stock, right? And people are buying that stock, which is giving them all the power in the world. Take it out. Put it into Bitcoin. Everything will collapse. Everything will drop. And then we can decide what companies run this world. Boom. If you're with me, pass it on. All right, people. Play hard, trade smart.